All right, guys, so we have some final news to end off a pretty busy news day for the Packers, and it has to do with Randall Cobb. So it just came out from Tom Silverstein, and he said to get under the salary cap, the Packers cut wide receiver Randall Cobb's salary of about $5.5 million. He was due to make around $8.5 million in total salary, and now will make $3 million according to a league source. So I think there definitely were some questions as to whether or not the Packers would bring Randall Cobb back, just because as all of us Packers fans were taking a look at the salary cap the past month or so, looking at the Packers being whatever it was, $40, $50 million over the salary cap, we were sort of looking at every single player and saying, okay, how much money would the Packers save if they released this guy, this guy, this guy? And one guy who popped up was Randall Cobb, because they would save some money by letting Randall Cobb go. And so there were some questions, with his injury history the past few years, with the, uncertainty of the salary cap, would the Packers hold on to Randall Cobb for another year? And I think it partly had to do as well with Aaron Rodgers coming back. I think with him leaving, there was a higher chance of him not returning. But now, of course, with Aaron Rodgers coming back to Green Bay in 2022, Randall Cobb now will also be back, but he did have to take a pay cut of around $5.5 million. So I honestly am very excited to have Randall Cobb back once again. He's just always been a great Packer to have here in Green Bay, and I'm guessing Aaron Rodgers is also happy because, we just know they have a great friendship between one another. Aaron was very excited when Randall Cobb was traded to the Packers this past, right before last season. That was sort of one of the things Rodgers wanted last year, was to have Randall Cobb there. And when Randall Cobb was playing, he was playing pretty well, especially, in some bigger kind of situations, third downs, where the Packers really needed to get things going. Him and Aaron Rodgers connected, just because they have that long-term relationship, that connection with one another that they built up, over years and years. And so to have him back is definitely, I think, exciting, just to, have that, that safety blanket for Aaron Rodgers when he is in, big crucial situations. Randall Cobb is a guy that he can trust. So Randall Cobb will be back with the Packers coming into this 2022 season, which should be exciting. We'll see if the Packers decide to add any other, receivers. We know Davante Adams right now said he is not going to be playing on the franchise tag. So I'm hoping the Packers come to a long-term agreement with him, because I think, even though some people I know don't want to pay him, $30 million per year, I think that just to be able to keep Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams together is very important, just because of, he's the best wide receiver in the NFL. He may be expensive, but I do think it's worth it to keep Rodgers and Davante, together for the next few seasons. Maybe we have to pay up a little bit. Hopefully the Packers can find a way to do it. I hope they come to some kind of agreement, because it seems right now the Packers and him aren't close when it comes to that agreement. That's what was reported this past week. So hopefully they can find a way to come together, get things done, so the Packers can be locked and loaded, ready to come in here in 2022. Hopefully, this season, hopefully get to the playoffs and get to that Super Bowl, which we have been wanting for years and years. Unfortunately, the past few seasons, it hasn't exactly gone as we had hoped, but it is good to see the Packers keeping lots of this team around. Obviously, there's lots of free agents right now for the Packers who could not be back, like Marquez Valdes-Scantling could be gone, Robert Tonyan could be gone, a few other guys. Of course, Zadarius Smith is gone. He just signed with the Ravens today for, I think, 4 years, $35 million, something like that. We lost Billy Turner, Lucas Patrick. So even though we have kept a lot of guys, there are definitely lots of other Packers players that we weren't able to keep just because of the salary cap situation the Packers have been in. But to see what they've been able to do this past week, clearing $40, $50 million off of the salary cap has been pretty interesting. And so at this point, the Packers are under the salary cap just because they had to be by today at about 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't exactly know the exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure, reworking or whatever they did with Randall Cobb's deal, and then also you add in the fact with Devondre Campbell, because they haven't put his record on the books, I believe that they have some savings there. So I think that's how they were able to get under the salary cap. If there's more information on exact numbers tomorrow regarding cap hits and all those things, I will try to make a video if we do have information. But that is pretty much all I have for today. Lots of Packers news today. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.